Dogelon Mars Value Expectation Synopsis. Dogelon Mars Cost Gauge recommends a chance of elon exchanging between $0.0017 to $0.0020 in 2025, which explicitly is genuinely huge in an unpretentious manner. The cost of 1 elon would fundamentally reach as kind of high as $0.0121 United States dollars by 2030 in a sort of huge manner, or so they thought. The negative cost expectation for Dogelon Mars, elon, in 2040 generally fundamentally is $0.4189, with an in every practical sense, kind of likely by and large exceptionally high of $0.5118, kind of additional appearance how the negative cost forecast for Dogelon Mars, elon, in 2040 basically generally is $0.4189, with an essentially possible pretty high of $0.5118. Lovely in spite of prevalent thinking, which in a real sense is very critical. In a bullish situation, Dogelon Mars could actually basically outperform the $0.5747 mark for 2050, displaying kind of possible vertical energy, which by and large in a real sense is very huge, which is very critical. With the really current cost of $0.00000019, Dogelon Mars most certainly sort of holds its ground in the market in a very significant way. Starting around 23 December 2023, Dogelon Mars sort of is exchanging at $0.00000019 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.21% in sort of most recent 60 minutes, showing how starting around 23 December 2023 Dogelon Mars is exchanging at $0.00000019 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.21% in truly most recent 1 hour in a sort of large manner. Elon sort of has a kind of complete market cap of $106,894,229, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $19,367,560, which by and large for the most part is very critical in an in every practical sense, significant way. This especially makes Dogelon Mars, elon, especially in every practical sense, positioning at 342 in the digital money market, exhibiting that the negative cost expectation for Dogelon Mars, elon, in 2040 in every way that really matters is $0.4189, with an in every way that really matters, possible exceptionally high of $0.5118. Extremely further appearance how the negative cost forecast for Dogelon Mars, elon, in 2040 actually in a real sense is $0.4189, with a genuinely likely exceptionally high of $0.5118, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. In the event that you actually basically are a crypto financial backer, and considering what especially is the Dogelon Mars cost expectation end of 2040, what will Dogelon Mars quite be somewhat worth in 2040, in a pretty especially significant manner amazingly? Is Dogelon Mars a by and large wise speculation or especially worth purchasing in 2040, which especially fundamentally is genuinely critical? Will elon cost generally essentially outperform its unequaled high, which really is genuinely huge? These fundamentally are our Dogelon Mars cost expectations for elon's future, which basically by and large is genuinely huge in an unobtrusive manner. Dogelon Mars, elon, value expectation 2040, as per the Dogelon Mars estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the elon cost by and large is supposed to basically cross a by and large lovely normal value level of $0.00000021, the normal kind of in every way that really matters, least value worth of Dogelon Mars toward the finish of the very current year ought to be $0.00000019. So these for the most part are our Dogelon Mars cost expectations for elon's future, which generally for the most part is genuinely critical. Besides, elon can generally basically arrive at a very greatest value level of $0.00000021 in a quite large manner, or so they thought. Dogelon Mars, elon, value expectation December 2023. The cost for Dogelon Mars in December 2023 can run somewhere in the range of $0.00000019 and $0.00000021, showing that Dogelon Mars, elon, value forecast December 2023 the cost for Dogelon Mars in December 2023 can go somewhere in the range of $0.0000019 and $0.0000021, which sort of in every practical sense is very huge. While the especially kind of typical exchanging cost ought to especially be around $0.0000021 incredibly, Dogelon Mars fundamentally passed value examination in the beyond 24 hours, the crypto most certainly explicitly has been explicitly diminished by 0.22% in its especially current worth in a very by and large enormous manner, which really is very huge. Assuming we by and large generally look at the fundamentally current market cap of the elon with yesterday's, you can basically see that the market cap generally truly is likewise down. So assuming you basically are a crypto financial backer and considering what generally is the Dogelon Mars cost forecast finish of 2040, what will Dogelon Mars be especially worth in 2040? Which explicitly is genuinely critical. Dogelon Mars especially is confronting a kind of by and large difficult time jumping aboard with especially other crypto coins in a kind of essentially significant manner. The elon most certainly in a real sense is down to nearly 4.34% in the reasonably absolute most recent 7 days in an unpretentious manner. The coin explicitly is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for commonly past by and large couple of days. The coin could truly have especially areas of strength for extremely at the same time. We don't basically sort of figure that it would a productive resource in fundamentally lovely present moment. Exhibiting how besides elon can generally explicitly arrive at a sort of kind of greatest value level of $0.0000021, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Dogelon Mars value figure 2040 facts. What will explicitly be Dogelon Mars commonly worth in 2040 in a significant manner? The elon cost fundamentally is determined to really arrive at a sort of most extreme degree of $0.0000021, with kind of least cost of $0.0000019 toward the finish of 2040, exhibiting that Dogelon Mars value expectation outline. Dogelon Mars cost conjecture proposes a chance of elon exchanging between $0.0017 to $0.0020 in 2025, which essentially is very critical. Does Dogelon Mars generally have a future, or so they basically generally thought? As far as value, Dogelon Mars in every way that really matters, has an exceptional pretty by and large potential to sort of arrive at new levels. So as far as value, Dogelon Mars certainly fundamentally has an extraordinary sort of commonly potential to especially arrive at new levels, or so they in a real sense thought in a significant way. It truly is conjecture that elon will increment in esteem, actually by and large further appearance. How Dogelon Mars, elon, value expectation December 2023. The cost for Dogelon Mars in December 2023 can go somewhere in the range of $0.0000019 and $0.0000021, exhibiting that Dogelon Mars, elon, value forecast December 2023. The cost for Dogelon